So the UTEP Miners offense will get the first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again, and it should mean something. You had the bowl prep, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The sure hands, it's Thomas. Racing down the left side. Turning it on at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTEP. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So Southern Miss's offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. Like, you can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Braxton. Caught in the backfield, it's Keith. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Golden Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. It's a seam wide open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He wants to change this route. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Lots
Sometimes when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. That's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to bully their way in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Barrels ahead. They stop him short of the mark when they'll turn it over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll try it over the left side. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are...
It's a running room. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big game.
Makes the grab. It's Odom. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Running room in the middle. Wide open spaces. What a play to get it inside the... And they are set up at the 17.
At the 17-yard line. And it's good enough for a 1st down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unleashes one deep. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window.
There he goes. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
Oh, a lot of space. There he goes. He's at the... and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Nelson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Miners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Miners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he stems to the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Turns it loose. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. To the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Miners in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the running back. He's out past the 35. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Nelson. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Taylor has it. Runs through the tackle. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted in the house, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Miners headed quickly to the line.
What a throw on 1st down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chapman.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working the middle of the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The Golden Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Braxton. They're working that left side. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pittman. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
They'll run it from the gun. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and his veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man. It's Chapman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense and pressure the quarterback.
So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Briggs. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Braxton. Trying to beat the D deep. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Miners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And here comes the punt team. And the punt team gets down there and touches it down. That's where they'll put it in play. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Using his legs, it's Briggs. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl.
And the Miners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, Dave.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that's where they'll spot it, just inside the 45. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the outside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP. Extra point here would tie the game.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. And
he's loose. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Gonna run it. It's Briggs. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here comes the Heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Dropping back, it's Braxton. He's got the back in the middle. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Chapman. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Golden Eagles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Shelemmehit! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Quick spin on the line. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keep swinging it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash at 45 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. It bounced through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Give to the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. With the catch, it's Gray. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the 1st down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind it.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Braxton. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Flips it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
To the air on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3, showing it all on that run. And the Golden Eagles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counter punch and attack this defense?
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
Trying to march in. Goal line defense on 4th down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2. And the Miners buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. That is not what they had in mind at all, and it's going to be a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air, it's Braxton. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Ferguson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Power ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
To the air, it's Braxton. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Golden Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Scrambling away. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covered. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. Because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
The offense will use a timeout clock to stop with 22 seconds left.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pick-up and a first down. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting him, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make it.
The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding